Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Exotic Astrology, and we have Anuradha ji with us again. And today we are going to discuss, in short, about how to use nakshatras practically on our everyday, day-to-day life. All right, so welcome to Exotic Astrology, madam, and please enlighten us. Nice to have you again after long.
Thank you so much, Bhavaji. It's been a pleasure to be here after so many days again. And today I'm going to tell you how we can use these powers and the associates of these nakshatras in our day-to-day life. It so happens that, these nakshatras have a lot many parameters. Every day, in fact, of all the 5 elements of the Panchang, be it the Vara, the Karana, the Tithi, the Yoga, and the Nakshatra is the one which has the maximum number of parameters. That is through which you can actually assess the power of these nakshatras. So now I will just show you what these powers are. Okay. So these powers, say supposing the many powers, but in general I'll just take up a few of these powers. That is, one is the Shakti of the nakshatra. Every nakshatra has certain powers, certain very definite powers associated with it. Like for Ashwini nakshatra, the power is Shidra Yapini Shakti. That is something which is moving, has the ability to move at a very great speed, okay, and quick aid and energization. So whenever there is a transit of either moon or a planet on this nakshatra, this is highly activated. This power is released through those planets. And that is the time, if we can understand, we can, work towards doing something related to that nakshatra or moon, or in our everyday life, we can just, stand there, ask this nakshatra for a favor, that you please grant us the power to be hurried. Now you see, just for practical example, Mars had recently crossed this nakshatra of Ashwini. So you must have seen everybody being very energetic and a lot of things happening in your life at very fast speed. You must be moving in a hurry-burry every time during that.
The Uranus is also there in Ashwini from long
Yeah.
time, and it will be there till long time.
Yeah, so you will see many things in your life will start evolving, working in a very, you will, whenever you want an aid for Uranus related objects, you can simply pray to Uranus and this nakshatra to help you there. Now the second element is definitely the deity. The deity is the Ashwini Kumaras. The Ashwini Kumaras, they're said to have a horse head, okay, and these Kumaras, they're very quick. They're said to be celestial doctors, and they're very quick in doing whatever they're doing. They're very playful. They're always on the move. So from personal experience, I can tell you that on the day moon is on this nakshatra, or if I am in need of any help, or if I need to make sure that I am, I am not feeling well, and there I need some aid in terms of medical aid, or get my health and physique back, I always on that day remember the Ashwini Kumaras, and I tell them that I need to get this work done, or I need to make sure that my health is back to normal. And trust me, it's not just me that I have given this remedy to. I have given this remedy to a number of people. I have told them that it will work, and it has worked like nobody's business. Then you have the symbol of a horse head. So the horse's head is a very sensitive area for a horse. It's a very sensitive area, and it's a very effective area because the horse, the senses are very alert. And the mane of a horse, the more the beautiful male, the male horse, right? So the more the beautiful the hair, the more is his power, it seems. You know, it's they groom the hair very much for the horse. So you can see it's a very potent animal. It has a great sense of horse as such has a great sense of freedom, virility. The male horse or the stud is said to be stallion is said to be very very powerful an animal, and to curb it will take a lot of energy. To domesticate it, to tame it takes a lot of energy. Okay, and so people having a key planet in there to domesticate them, but once they're domesticated, they become very very faithful. They're said to recognize their masters after ages. So this is something that this nakshatra, this is the energy that this nakshatra definitely has. And it is the head is supposed to be a very controlling part, and so these people, then he becomes the leader of his gang, so to say. So he does have the ability to become the leader. And you see, swiftness is the quality of this nakshatra. Okay, so this, what does that swiftness mean? We will anywhere that this nakshatra wants to move, it can do it in a very very short period of time. So when on this particular day, when moon is transiting, or as you said, the Uranus is now in this nakshatra, or when Mars was transiting, I was observing that there was a lot of things that was getting done, and done very quickly. Mars itself is a planet of, you know, taking quick actions. Top it all, it's there in this nakshatra, so it gives in a huge impetus to be able to do your work, in all swiftness. The gana is devata. So devgan in this nakshatra means that you are a very calm and a fortitude, a very soft kind of a person. Okay, a very softness moves into your life. And as I say this, there is also a color associated with every nakshatra, and the color of this nakshatra Ashwini is blood red. We can say that it is blood red in color. So anything that you can use, if you can use, how would you use this color? You would use, because it when you're associating yourself with this color on that particular day, when moon or any planet is, or when you want to get work done, you correlate it with the weekday also, and then, you know, this provides us that vibrancy. You are vibrating on that same color. You can also have carry it as a piece of cloth which you put it next to your skin, so you will also be resonating on that level. So it helps you raise the flow of positive energy in your system. Okay, so now when I'm moving on to the devgan, you can see that somebody who has a devgan, that person will be able to harness it in a way that it will be more peaceful. There will be more selfless service. Then these people will have an ability not to harm others, to do good to others. So this Shakti of Shipradayani, or this how to use the deity. And now supposing we definitely, there are good times and bad times in life. So if you're going through a bad time and you want to harness this positive energy, like of the Shakti, that is Shidra Yapani, so that you can move into a good zone very quickly, you can ask the Ashwini Kumars for your aid, and you can also sit in meditation. This is the first time we are introducing it. We can use the essential oil, do the mudra while in meditation, because when you're using the essential oil, what does every oil, okay, has a certain feature that it carries, and this is in association with this. I have got it from my friend Anna Atminiva, who is an aromatherapist. Okay, aromatherapist. She does a lot of all these things. She runs her own classes. She's a well-known Russian who works, who has a publishing house, and she translates lots of books from India, from English into Russian languages as a publisher and a distributor. So, and she's also an aromatherapist. So, what she has actually taught is that what is the use of each oil here, and she's got this from the mudras and the meditation from very you know old books that she had on astrology and nakshatras with her. So she just says that if you combine the forest pine, which is an antidepressant, and it frees one from addictions when you are using it in combination from with myrtle and bergamot oils.
This is new. I have not heard it before.
Yes, so this is something new that we are introducing here, because she has been working as an aromatherapist for quite an age.
And one more question I wanted to ask: where could we find these oils? Like in general, some specific.
You find it on the web. You will find it on Amazon and everywhere. There, these
Ah,
essential oils are available.
okay.
You also have oil dispensers, so you can to inhale, and they we these dispensers work that way.
Okay.
So they what they also give you is physical strength and relief from exhaustion and excessive excitement also. It also definitely, so one of the major features of Ashwini Nakshatra is that the Ashwini Kumars are a very, what can I say, a very exciting bunch. Yeah, they're very charismatic. They're extremely charismatic.
Yeah, and they're sarcastic, also funny, very.
Funny, very funny. And wherever, even wherever they go, they lend a charm. And this essential oil increases your charisma, this increases your charm. So we have the Mukula Mudra. Okay. Now, what does the Mukula Mudra do? It aids organ support and relaxation. It has a sharp focus for healing energy. And it's, this, wherever you need the healing, this, when you're doing the Mukula Mudra, it will rush that energy in that area where healing is required. It's a very, very effective tool. You have to, it's given also here. We put in how you can make that Mukula Mudra and how do you utilize it in your everyday life. I would suggest doing it with the meditation. Now, for every nakshatra, there is a different kind of meditation, and why do you do that is also important, because on this day, if you're doing a certain meditation, the effect will be different as to what you do it in Bharani or Kritika or Rohini or whichever. So this and all is about this nakshatra. Now, in the beginning, I have this calendar. So this is actually the product, this is actually the product with each page. Each page will define its own set of nakshatras, and it will give us on the reverse a small description. But as I said, a small description, sometimes you need to know more how we can use it practically. So with that, we have a booklet coming up. And the booklet gives a wealth of information not only on these 9 points and these direction of each nakshatra, the element of this nakshatra, the color associated with this nakshatra, and the house or the sign in which the nakshatra is posited. Not only that, but it comes with the trees that you can plant, the name, the sound that each nakshatra is associated with, so many other parameters it comes with, and a detailed description how to use it. Okay, and then in the beginning, I do have we have it's in collaboration with Anna Atmaneva. I'm proud to associate with her. It's in collaboration with Anna Atmineva, and we have a release not just in India for internationally, but it's also specifically we have also made it for the Russian language.
Wow.
So we also have a Russian calendar with a Russian booklet for
And
those.
how many pages could you just say? Like you said, there's this the calendar, and then there's another booklet. So what's like the total size?
So this is the calendar, as I can show you. I showed you the product here. So this is the calendar with its different pages and with its different color coding system and everything. Uh,
Okay.
so this is the
And
Shravana.
how have you? How did you arrange the color scheme? Like this is of course for Aries, with these
No,
nakshatras, like
not for the
Bhavya.
Aries. Not for the Aries. As I told you, every nakshatra has its own color, right? So early in the morning, you don't. It's very much. There's a lot of thought process which has gone behind this nakshatra, Bhavaji.
Okay.
So the color is silver and gray, somewhere between silver and gray for Dhanishta Nakshatra. So we give you the option, we give it to you in the booklet that what is the color. But you are not going to look into the booklet every day, right? Every time it's not possible for you to look into the booklet. So how do I
Yeah.
associate it with this silver gray? What do I associate it with? When I look into the calendar every day in the morning, I know that if the color is silver gray, so I can keep a gray piece of cloth, or when I'm starting, I pick up a gray pen, or these small things, very very small things that we do will help us harness this energy. But then every day it's not possible for me or for you to remember the color that it's gray.
Yeah.
But if I see it early in the morning placed anywhere in my house, or if I see it because it's an appealing thing, so I can place it even as on my desktop or anywhere. And I have been doing it for 4 years now. Before I thought of moving out and presenting it for the world, I've been doing it for 4 years now.
Very nice it is.
So for Shravana, I know that the color is blue, and it has because it's 27 nakshatras. We are on 27 nakshatras, so we have 27 of the nakshatra pages, with one side of the page being the pictures, a template with pictures, and the other side is all about the written point, which you would not want to open a book to read all the time. Okay, so you can have a good description of it on the back. The booklet will have 48 to 50 pages of written note, and it's a detailed version of how you can utilize it. So if the direction for today is east, and you have somebody coming up from east for you for your work, and or somebody has the 10th lord visited in this nakshatra, you would know that the east is the one that will give you more revenues, more work.
Okay, interesting.
So a lot of things. And today, like if the deities as the ashtavasus, so the ashtavashus are the mrigasira, soma, and then agni. All of them are the part of ashtavasus. They give their color to the to the Dhanishta nakshatra. And Dhanishta, what does it mean? So these things we can actually enhance it into our lives. We can invite them into our lives. And what is the Shakti of Dhanishta? The Shakti of Dhanishta is Khyapayatri Shakti. So if I tell you Khyapayatri Shakti, would you be able to make anything out of it? You would say, okay, it's the Shakti. But yes, if I read on the outside, on the other side, I know that it is the power to give fame and abundance, and bring in resources and people together to generate wealth. So I know that this is what is working today. So I make an attempt to utilize this energy today to try to connect people so that I can do something in a wealth generative fashion. It is very lucky. for people, okay, and but except for marriage. So I also know that if this Dhanishta Nakshatra is operating, it's best not to have a marriage day on this day. Okay, so the symbol is the drums, and you can read everything. Like I said, for Ashwini Nakshatra, you can do everything. It is a movable sign, Nakshatra. So you know that it is also one of those areas wherein you can get things done, you can get things moving, or you could do, you could buy a car, which would be nice. You could do things which will promote movement in life. So I have been doing this. I have been doing it for the past 4 years. I've been seeing how these energies work in my life, and it doesn't take much time, Bhavajit. Hardly a minute to change one page, know which is the nakshatra operating, and just having a glimpse at it. For those who don't believe, it's fine, but believe, you know, that you need to hold your hands. I also hold my hands and say thank you.
So it's like how many points are there, like from power, DT, symbol, animal?
Yeah. So here we have 7 points.
For
Okay.
every nakshatra, there is only in one page, right?
Yeah, this is 7 points here. This is just seven
Okay.
points here. But in the Nakshatra booklet, which is an extension of this, there are around how many points? Good that you asked. Um, so we have around, we have 12 points. Okay, 12 or 13 points, 14 points. We have 14 points which are in excess of the what already mentioned here, and essential oil, mudras, um, everything out here, everything, gunas, direction, color, trees, operating nakshatra, chara, stira, and everything, and then syllable of each nakshatra, what is the name that you can keep, deities, symbol of nakshatras, everything in detail with these, as you can see. And then we also have a list, and even if you are not feeling well, because I have been doing it for so long, so now I do have it in my everyday, day to day routine, that I know, okay, today is Shravana Nakshatra, so what I need to do is connect with people. And today is the day of connection. Today is the day of contemplation. You have to think before you say something. That is the way it operates. It starts moving into your life like that. And as you asked me, it is like this one. This booklet is 56 pages, and this booklet is also around 48 pages, and this is because of 2 pages each of per nakshatra. And then we have a shloka from Atharva Veda here, which is related to all the nakshatras, and we pray to the deity Agni, to bring us. Why Agni? Because then Atharva Veda, this here, hymn says that you praying to Agni and asking that may Kritika and Rohini bring us good and happy opportunities. Why to Agni? Because Agni is the carrier. Whatever we offer to the Agni, it transports it to the other side. So we are asking him to be a messenger for us, and may these nakshatras which dwell in the heavenly skies in their very beautiful forms, in their striking forms, indestructible energy, may they do all this good to us. May they bring us this welfare. May Punarvasu bring us the power of speech and bear good fruits for us.
I mean, somebody wants to get a hold of them physically in their hand. So how could they do
Yeah,
that?
that's it. This is, as I said, this is for this is for purchase. This is open for purchase on my website www.anuradhasharda.com. People can also contact people who want it in the Russian language. They can also contact Anna Atminiva. She has it at ROUANNA, Rowanna at hotmail.com. They can contact her for it. It is available. It'll take 15 days for delivery.
Okay, okay. Fantastic. I think this is a very unique way because generally when we have calendars and that concept, it is just see the dates. Today is January 1st, January 2nd. But now this is like
Yeah, the day is very much imbibed with
it's
it,
lagging.
right? So the day is very much
Yes.
there within us every day, and it's there on our mobile phones. It's there on our watches and everywhere. But this is more on a spiritual and more on a what should I say? It's an activity more on a spiritual and more on a connectivity with the divine and the energy of the that is around us there, and it connects you to the source because you know how to tap in that energy every day, what you can do. So if it's a very strong aslesha working for me, I know that I have to keep quiet and observe things.
Yes.
So when I am aware of the energy around me, you see, I send you my JPEGs also, right, Bhavaji, which is there on my Insta page and my Facebook page also. So that is, you how you tap in the energy of the Panchang, which is so fluid. So that is more work related. That is more mundane. This is more on based on energy tapping, harnessing and activating a certain sort of energy in your life on a day-to-day basis.
Amazing it is.
Thank you so much, Bhavaji. It's a work of labor, and it's not just something of beauty, because people have been saying that it's very beautiful because of the colors and because of all the pictures around it. So people say that it is beautiful. Yes, I very much agree, and I'm proud to say it's beautiful, but it's beauty with a purpose. And moreover, I'd like to add one thing towards this end is that when you are working on it on an everyday basis, it's basically, if I ask you what's the Sanskrit meaning of the Sanskrit word yantra, people generally say that it's something made of copper which we put in our place of worship or something like that. But a yantra in Sanskrit actually means a device, an instrument. Okay, and a pen is also a yantra. The pen is also a yantra. Okay, and that I have come to know of it from a Sanskrit scholar. He says a pen is also a yantra. Why? Because it helps you writing. Anything that helps you in your making your work easy is a yantra. So this is also a yantra of sorts wherein you harness the energy of a particular nakshatra into your life to bring about positivity, to bring about welfare and goodness in your life.
Yeah, I also want to make something similar. It's like one shloka every day from some of our scriptures. That is my dream. Someday I will make that. But as of now, let's be content with the 27 nakshatras.
Yeah, you can do it with, see, the sky is the limit. It's not just the nakshatras. I'm very happy about your Bhagavad cantonments that you've done all the 18 adhyayas that you have done in the Bhagavad, and so you can work on that level also. Uh, it's the sky. Our Indian scriptures have given us so much that no lifetime. It will take lifetimes for us to attain, and even then, there is a big question mark whether we can.
Okay, thank you very much. Then nice to see the calendar, and I'm amazed. And I think whoever will get this, they will definitely every morning they will know that which energy to tune themselves and their consciousness with, just from the start, and then they will know that which things they should do, which things they should likely avoid, or which are the opportunities, like in Dhanishta, as you said, things like If you want to get some name fame, then that's a good thing, but it's recommended that you avoid marriages or something like so. Every nakshatra has some pros and cons, so we can always get a hold of it. Okay.
Yeah,
And
so we
yes,
read it. We read it every day, right? So as you see, just by looking at the pictures, you could associate with it. We read it
yeah,
every day. We read it, but sometimes it just does not go into our head. But when you associate it with pictures, that is why, when in kindergarten they teach children with pictures and objects, so that you can
yeah.
understand and it goes easily. So when you read
And
it,
like this, in a year, they will see this calendar, every nakshatra 12 times.
yes,
Yeah.
minimum
12
of
or
12 times. Yes.
yeah, 12 or 13, or depending on that, of course, 27 days and 30 days months. So 12 to 13 times. So people will get used to it, in another 3 to 4 to 5 years. So anytime they hear nakshatra, they'll be like, yes, that's the
Yes.
one we are talking about.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's the aim to, the nakshatra lovers out there. It's an aim wherein you can associate not just with the energies, but so many things of the nakshatras that is coming with it.
And yes, I forgot to announce in the beginning that you also have your own YouTube channel, and you have around 4-5 thousand subscribers now, I guess.
Yes. And thanks a
And
lot
you
to you.
also
Thanks a lot
and
to
you
you,
also
to
do
Bhavaji, for
reading.
promoting me and being there.
And yeah, you also have your website, and you also do consultation. So whoever is interested, I will give the link of all the website and the channel down in the description. Okay, so please go to her channel and subscribe. And she has some amazing content on Panchang. And yes, I think we just decided a date on which we will do something on Panchang. So what were we supposed to do?
We will do it either on Karana or we will do
Yes.
it on yoga. Most probably on yoga we will do it.
Okay, yoga. Yoga is one of the five. Again, soon. Namaste.
Thank you, Babaji, and thank you for having me on your channel. And see you again.